Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Before we get into today's video, my Finsta is currently still open right now. It'll be closing in a couple days, so if you want to join and follow our little community, it'll be pinned down below. But anyways, today I want to talk about something that I've never spoken about on my YouTube channel before. So this is definitely a new little niche I'm talking about. Okay. But it has to do with K-pop. And it has to do with the K-pop industry. And there is this huge...
I see the K-pop on the wall back there, bro. How come you never... I see Felix right there, some Stray Kids. I see some other group. I don't know who the group is because I'm not too in tune with all of the groups, but...
global clash going on right now. And it's involving one of my favorite K-pop groups. And okay. I really wanted to talk about this. Now, if you notice, I have a few different K-pop groups behind me right now, and one of my favorite ones is riize. So this is Wonbin from riize, one of the members. And now riize are a relatively new K-pop group. They were established, basically, they were active from 2023, so they're really new, and they've definitely taken like the K-pop scene by storm. The full brand campaign behind them is that they're so real and they're really authentic, and K-pop companies have been trying to, in the last couple of years, break down this mold of K-pop stars being something unattainable, and they're trying so hard to make them more relatable, which is why
they're not doing a good job. I hate to interrupt the video like this. They're not doing a good job, bro. Like, I feel like with the K-pop industry, as somebody who's been here for a little bit of time, a decent amount of time, I feel like where they go wrong is all of the controversies that's not really controversies could really like deter people from really enjoying K-pop and everything that they have to offer, because it's just like, why is dating somebody a scandal, bro? Like, why? Like, it's just so many scandals, so much unnecessary drama. I don't know. That's just my take on it.
We're seeing a lot more, vlogs from K-pop groups individually. We're seeing more of their life, and it's basically feeding into this overall parasocial. Now, we've talked about parasocial a lot on my YouTube channel, and, it comes up in many different topics that we talk about. So this is not a new phenomenon to us, but in the K-pop scene, parasocials are very much so fed into so that the companies can make as much money as possible. Now, we see this even with regular stars, but really in the K-pop scene. Now, there's a huge scandal that is currently going on, and it has pissed me off to my core. So, one of the members from riize, Seunghan, has been on hiatus for a very long time in the group, even though they've only, really been around since 2023. Kind of into that, one of the members, Seunghan, like I said, went on a hiatus. Now, the reason that he was put on a hiatus was because of the company SM, which are... I have so many issues with SM as a company anyway when it comes to handling their K-pop groups. I mean, so many of the people that they work with in recent times have had so many allegations against them, and there's just been... the way that they've handled people that have had actual allegations against them is terrible. Okay. And they'll never, kick them properly from groups until, years later. We've seen it in so many different groups. And SM are really guilty of just making bad decisions when it comes to standing by these kind of people. Now, Seunghan obviously had to go on a hiatus. Now, the reason that he went on a hiatus was because he, before he debuted, had a girlfriend and was seen smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, y'all, a lot of y'all was telling me in the comments section on my K-pop junkie video that all he did was have a girlfriend and he was seen smoking or something like that. And then some people were saying that even K-pop idols who in the industry now, they be seen smoking, but they say that he was in trouble because he was a trainee and it shouldn't be like that. And bro, some people were saying that he was seen with a minor. Now, if he was seen with a minor, understandable, is justified why everybody is outraged and they don't want him a part of the group. But if this man genuinely was seen smoking and also had a girlfriend, that's not no reason to be kicked from the group, bro. Literally kicked, ruined a career. That's crazy, bro.
No, I'm not even kidding. That is the reason that Seunghan was not allowed to participate in a lot of the group activities on riize, because I think it was someone close to him had leaked these photos of him and his girlfriend at the time. This was before he debuted.
And I want y'all to keep in mind that earlier he said that K-pop trying to be more real. You know what I'm saying? So if we being real deal, real spiel, people date, nigga. What the hell?
And also there was this video of him smoking a cigarette before he debuted. Now,
Wait, a cigarette? I thought that man was smoking some weed. I thought he was smoking some of that Zaza. We talking about a cigarette?
overall conversation here that's happening is he had been on this hiatus out of the company's decision, I guess. And a couple days ago, merely 2 or 3 days ago, the company SM announced that he is now going to be coming back from the hiatus. And there was a little bit of backlash from Korean people in Korea who have different, I guess, morals than international people, which is really weird in terms of, obviously, you know, they look at smoking a cigarette very different. And that's obviously something that is a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
But there is this idea of babying these K-pop stars. And this is merely coming very much so from the Korean audience in Korea that these companies really pander towards. Now, the problem is these K-pop agencies and these K-pop companies have been pandering now to a global audience, so there is a clash that is going on right now because the global audiences have dealt with one of their favorite members from this group being on hiatus, and it has just been announced that he's going to come back in the group. There were a lot of people in Korea that gave a lot of backlash for him coming back into the group because of those two things that we just mentioned, having a girlfriend before he debuted. And by the way, he was training for 7 years.
Damn.
7 years to be a part of this group. He was training for 7 years. He's also 21 years old, by the way, also 21. And there was backlash, not a lot, but I guess a loud minority from people in Korea about the fact that he was now going to be back in the group again because he had a girlfriend and he smoked a cigarette. That the company have now permanently kicked him out of the group. Now, this has turned into such a huge scandal because not only is that bullshit within itself, but this company have really been pushing riize, the group, like we know, to these international audiences.
Yeah,
now,
it's like you can't have your fucking cake and eat it too, bro. You can't try and pander to the Korean audience, but then you want the global audience to accept everything that y'all rocking with. Like, no, bro. Like, you gotta find a happy medium or something, bro. Like, come on, bro.
International audiences already didn't see a problem with Seunghan and the fact that he had a girlfriend or the fact that he had smoked a cigarette enough for him to be on a hiatus whenever they literally have like predators that are in the K-pop industry that they don't have a problem with. And so these international audiences that, you know, these companies are trying to get the money off of and they're trying to market and they're trying to do tours in America, now I have these global audiences being like, wow, you let him back in the group after wrongfully putting him on a hiatus, and now you've kicked him from the group because there's a small minority of people in Korea, in South Korea, that have a problem with him being in the group again because, again, he had a girlfriend and he smoked a cigarette, and there is this huge war that is going on. SM, the company that, you know, have this group, are getting so much backlash. They're losing hundreds of thousands of followers in all these different social media platforms. People are so fucking outraged. riize, the group, people are calling for them to disband because they just think it's so unfair now.
No, that would be unfair. You want all of them to disband because of one person? Like, I could understand. You want it to be fair. You want to make a statement, but bro, punishing everybody who've been training for years or training super hard, already debuted and all of this stuff, disbanding is crazy. Let's not, and I know some people not gonna agree, but I don't give a shit. Bro, let's be completely honest, bro. I understand you outraged, but disbandment is crazy work, bro. Now, if we disband them because of SM, that's one thing. As a company, we know how people can view them, but in terms of the group, you know what I'm saying? I don't think disbandment is like the right way to go.
We have the members like Wanbin, which we're going to get to, releasing statements on this, statements being deleted. We have the members seen at the airport yesterday and they're entirely covering their faces because they're so sad about this. And it has just opened this war on K-pop as the industry. Now, we know that there are so many issues to do with the K-pop industry anyways. I don't know.
Every industry, actually.
Anyways, but this has really just opened something up that the people that don't want Seunghan back in riize, the group, are the people that, you know, are babying these men. And again, he's 21 years old. He's a year younger than me, which is so crazy. And again, his biggest crime is that someone leaked photos of him cuddling with his girlfriend at the time before he debuted, and that there's a video of him smoking a goddamn cigarette. Now, these companies cannot pander towards the global audience that when that is your justification for kicking someone's 7 years of training out the drain, where these people have invested money as well into being a fan of this person and of this grip, and they've been waiting for him to come back after wrongfully being put on a hiatus, and now he's permanently kicked because some people in South Korea have an issue with the fact of those two things I said. You cannot have both. You cannot have both and expect the international audience not to give you huge outrage. Huge outrage. And that is what we're seeing online right now. So anyways, let me get to it. So here is the group riize. Here is all the members whenever there were 7 members. And here we have Seunghan right here. And I'm just going to get to some of the statements, right? So first of all, this is what Seunghan looks like right here. And it has just been a messy 48 hours where this company made a decision and have now walked back on it. And you know why they've walked back on it? Because these crazy parasocial fucks sent literally like death wreaths, I guess, to the company.
Oh yeah, I did see this in the video, but I didn't know they was death wreaths. I just know, like, now that I think about it, what the hell is wrong with people? Bro, I didn't put 2 and 2 together during the actual like video when I was reacting to the news, but that's actually crazy, bro.
To the company. These unemployed parasocial bitches who were so pissed about Seunghan being accepted back into the group after wrongfully being put on a hiatus started sending, now again, I have so many tabs pulled up right here and it is so shocking. They started sending these like death wreaths that you would send whenever someone, like a funeral, to the company because of this 21-year-old being put back in the group after wrongfully being put on a hiatus. And then, because of this, the company have now kicked him out. So the company are now surrendering towards the locals, bullying the 21-year-old. And then we now have, and by the way, this isn't just everyone in South Korea, because there are a lot of people who are in Korea that, you know, are having an issue with the way the company are handling this. But I'm saying that you're not really getting many international people that are putting up a fight against him coming back in the group. Because again, we know that people smoke cigarettes. We know that people have girlfriends. We know that people have boyfriends. And you know what? We don't baby people. We literally don't baby people. And the fans,
especially adults,
of some of the fans of these K-pop groups, they so baby these grown men, even until when they're in their 30s, that these companies will have to issue a statement anytime a K-pop idol is seen vaping, is seen smoking, and it turns into this huge scandal. And don't get me started on if an idol, even when they're, you know, in their late 20s, are ever seen with a partner. It turns into this huge thing. And it's so funny because don't all these K-pop fans that are having an issue with this person having a girlfriend back then, aren't they the ones that are wanting to be in relationships with these K-pop idols to start with? This is so fucking
literally fantasizing about them on the internet. Not to mention, what about the Nth Room scandal and all of the stuff that's going on over there? Where's the outrage about that? That's what I'm like. Like, it's just like, I don't understand, because on one hand you could say that it got to do with social standards. You know what I'm saying? Over in Korea, the social standards different for celebrities. You know what I'm saying? But then we also think about all of the crazy, like, actual scandals that's going on, and how, like, these people still, after having crazy scandals, can still make money and have careers. And you kind of think, like, it's kind of like trying to have your cake and eat it too, like I said.
Fucking disgusting that there are people out there that are spending their fucking time and fucking money sending,
that's crazy.
Literally.
Bro, look how many they got. What the fuck? Bro, look how many wreaths is up here, bro. These people really don't have no life. Look at this. Bro, you would really think somebody died, bro.
I get it. Looks like hundreds of these death wreaths to the fucking company over a 21-year-old being accepted back into his fucking grip that he was a part of in the first place. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is so goddamn psychotic. Like, I think this is one of the worst things we've ever seen come out of, like, the K-pop industry. And you know what's even worse? The fact that the company are surrendering towards this loud minority of crazy fucks. Now, you know what the worst thing is as well? This 21-year-old, allegedly, now, again, we don't know confirmed if this is him, but a lot of eyewitnesses are saying this is him, of him outside the building,
No.
Now, again, this is alleged if this isn't, but eyewitnesses are saying that it is. Him going up and seeing all these death wreaths
Bro, that
these
gotta
crazy
hurt.
fucks are sending because they're so angry about him being accepted in the grip. And so this person had all these photos of him. And it's like, I'm so fucking pissed off, dude. I'm so fucking pissed off. And it's just, again, you cannot want to hit the global market and then this is happening because of something that on a global scale we can all acknowledge isn't that big of an issue.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? So anyways, let's get to the statement. So initially on October 11th, which is 3 days ago, riize, the company, posted this statement. And now let me get to one of the translations of it. I don't want to do this. Okay, here we go. So here's the translation of this initial statement, which was basically saying that Seunghan will be coming back in the grip. During his hiatus, Seunghan has continuously worked hard to improve his skills, and he has so much more to show in the future. We hope that you will view his return with warm support. Once again, we apologize for the confusion and difficulties caused to the fans who have been watching riize's growth and cheering for them. riize is a team that grows and achieves its dreams together. Oh, apparently. The members always prioritize the team, and even at this moment, they are practicing hard. We kindly ask for you to trust our decision. So the company are saying, trust our decision, and then they walk back on it. Just you wait.
Yeah.
We're asking you to trust our decision so that we can properly present riize as a 7-member group to the fans, which they always have been. And he shouldn't have been on a hiatus in the first place. We are certain that many people are curious about the next chapter of riize, how much they will grow, what dreams they're pursuing, and how they will achieve them. As those who are closest to riize and their biggest fans, we too are eagerly looking forward to their next chapter. We will continue to strive to repay you with great music and amazing performances, sharing the same dreams and hearts as the members. We ask for your continued support, and we share these moments of growth and achievement with the members that lie ahead. To all the riize and those who love riize. Hello, this is Wizard Production, the production company for riize. We would like to clarify, share with you information regarding Seunghan's return and the future direction of riize's activities. As many of you know, due to a pre-debut personal issue, and the personal issue being that someone leaked photos of him cuddling his then girlfriend, and that there's a video of him smoking a cigarette before he fucking debuted.
Yo, bro. Chill, bro. Don't take it out on us, bro. Bro is furious, and I understandably why. I can see why. You a huge fan of the group, and somebody who's been a part of the group, especially if you got attached to these people's personality, and you like, oh, he gonna make his comeback like he wasn't even supposed to be gone, which is what bro's saying. He shouldn't have been gone. Reasonably so, you're mad, bro. But bro, don't take it out on me. Bro, don't take it out on me.
Seunghan has suspended his team activities for nearly 10 months. So he trained for 7 years for it all to be thrown away for these 10-month hiatus. He's now back again, and they've now kicked him permanently, and we're going to get to that other statement about him being kicked. Seunghan has acknowledged that his past actions were wrong and that he feels deep regret towards the members and the fans. How fucking psychotic is it that they are putting that down? Seunghan's so deeply upset that he had a girlfriend, that he smoked a cigarette. Fuck you guys.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
you guys.
crazy fucking work.
He has spent nearly a year reflecting on the behavior and halting his activities. This is so psychotic.
Bro, I promise you, bro did not sit there for a year reflecting on, dang, maybe I shouldn't have had a girlfriend and smoked a cigarette. I promise you he didn't, bro.
We also recognize that Seunghan's past actions were not desirable for an artist, which is why the process of considering his return took a long time. Fuck you guys. We understand that fans may have felt not only curiosity but also concern and worry due to the lack of updates about Seunghan's activities. We sincerely apologize for the delay in informing you about riize's future direction as we continue to deliberate on the matter. After extensive discussions with staff members and the members regarding the next chapter of riize, which we had carefully planned since pre-debut, we come to the conclusion that the group's future would be more meaningful with all 7 members. As a result, we have decided that Seunghan will return to the team. After a period of preparation, he will gradually participate in some of the team's scheduled activities planned for November and will greet fans once again.
Nice.
This was their initial statement, right? And look at this. It performed so well. 223,000 likes
and 39.9 million views is crazy work, bro. That's huge.
People were loving this because, again, this grip definitely catered towards the global market because that's what SM, the company, want. And there was a small minority of people in South Korea, and I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like Korean citizens, but it's like something to do with like K-pop, like where they're like locals. where they are so persistent on this person not having a career moving forward that they are willing to send basically death fucking funeral baskets to the company.
You know what I think it is, y'all? I think people just love, like, genuinely love controversy because comfort is just not as satisfying, bro. Think about all of the greatest stories, all of the greatest people. At the time when they was going through, like, their life, they was controversial. You know, when you think of Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson, all of these people, controversial. Because people hate to see people win, bro. People hate to see positivity, and controversy just feed people's spirit enough because it make their life exciting. It make them feel like they a part of something. They have a side to choose. Same thing with political parties and like wars and all of this stuff. A lot of this stuff can be solved if people loved peace, if people love to just chill and relax. But a lot of people do not like to chill and relax until they don't have no reason to, like, bro, it's so aggravating that the world is like this, but that's how the world is, bro. That's how the world is ran. Like, if you want to get a lot of views, all you have to do is talk about controversial stuff, bro. Literally. And I've been on the internet and doing content, and I pay attention to what be trending, all of this stuff. The Diddy situation, people just love controversy. It make them feel alive. It make them feel like life is worth living because they could be involved in something. They could feel like their opinion matter because so many people feel a certain way about it. It don't matter if they right or wrong, as long as it's controversy and it's entertaining. That's the crazy thing about life, bro. And I feel like this is what these people, these specific minority of people, they just want to cause controversy. They want to feel like they're a part of something. Oh, look at what we doing. Like, they see us. Like, they see all of the likes. They see all of the comments. And people thrive off of that stuff. I know sometimes it don't feel like that's how people are wired, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, that's how people are, bro. Be careful with the people out here, because it's people around you who be doing that. They be in them comment sections talking crazy because it's the internet.
As what, a death threat warning? So anyways, 2 days later, look at this, back to back, the company released
2 days is crazy,
which is just so fucking crazy. And they say, hello, this is Wizards Productions. So let's get to this statement. God, it's so crazy. First of all, we would like to sincerely apologize to all the riize fans for the hurt and confusion caused by the announcement of Seunghan's return on the 11th of this month. What is going on? We especially sorry that we didn't prioritize the hard work and growth of the other 6 members of riize, the support of riize, who have been our biggest supporters all along the way, and we've taken the time, you know, that we've put together as a team instead of putting the interests of production first. This was a decision we thought long and hard about, as we felt it would bring more happiness to the artists and fans if Seunghan came back into the game, make amends for his past mistakes, and showed us that riize is once again growing as a team. However, after reviewing the comments and reactions we've received from the fans after the announcement, again, this is...
After reviewing the death threats that we got outside the company, we scared.
So
that's what
local people, because on an international, global scale, no one saw an issue with this.
Bro, but I'm telling you, even as a content creator, you know, I'm not familiar with your content, but the negatives stick out. It don't take a lot of negative to make people feel a type of way or scared. And I promise you, a lot of people who don't make content don't see all of the negative comments. You could get 10,000 positive comments and 1,000 negative comments. 1,000 negative comments gonna hurt, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And all of those death threats, y'all saw all of them death wreaths, bro. They went outside and saw that shit, and they was like, oh, hell no, we made a mistake. They literally got death wreaths all over the place, bro. Like, hell no, we made the wrong decision. That's how they thought. They didn't think about all of the hundreds of thousands of people who enjoyed this decision, bro. They wasn't thinking from the right state of mind, bro. Also, keep in mind that they are in Korea. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where their company is based. So they feeling all of the heat right there at home. It's not like they like over here in the US and Korean netizens over there like mad, and they could just be like, anyways, shut the hell up. Like, they really in the heat of the moment, and that's the problem. And I could tell because they did this in 2 days, bro. 2 days is not long enough to know how people feel. Like, they should have at least gave it like a week, a month, something like that. And then after a month, you could kind of get the feel of how people feel based on how well it's received. But 2 days, crazy fucking work. This is wrong for SM. I'm not gonna lie.
And again, there's now this global clash. You can't have it both. You can't pander to both audiences and then make decisions like this that are so wrong and fucked up. However, after reviewing the reactions and comments we received, we realized that our decision only caused more confusion and hurt. Bullshit. At the same time, Seunghan has made it clear to our members and fans that he is leaving the team. So he's now had to leave. We respect the decision and would like to announce that Seunghan is leaving riize, not joining riize. After 2 days ago, they announced that they're so excited to bring him back. After the 10-month hiatus that shouldn't have even been a goddamn thing. We will now support Seunghan as he pursues his talents and dreams. Most of all, we would like to sincerely apologize for the difficulties and confusions caused to the 7 members of riize, who have been thinking about their fans since the debut and have worked harder than anyone else to make riize what it is today. Well, Seunghan didn't have a fucking choice. You put him on hiatus for no goddamn reason. We'll continue to do our best to support the members of riize. Well, clearly not, because all it takes is the fans to be fucking crazy and send this shit to your building, and you're willing to allow bullying campaigns that are happening within Korea to allow one of your members' dreams of 7 years to be fucking shattered.
Talk that shit.
We at Wizard Production will be careful in anything we do moving
I ain't gonna lie, that silence was loud as hell, bro.
forward, and we hope that riize will have many years of happiness together. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. So anyway, they're losing so many followers on social media, and also I want to note as well that there is this board now of little letters people have been putting up for Seunghan in support, which is nice considering that literally he's getting like in-person death threat things, I guess.
I hope he see this.
And he's seeing them, which is nice, and apparently he has seen this. Now, here we have Seunghan's handwritten letter. So he then had to write a letter. Hello, this is Seunghan. I know that many people are seriously thinking about my return to my activities. I'm also aware of the seriousness of the situation now. I've been thinking too much about me so far. He says, when he's the one that's been done wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not causing too much damage to the members in the company that he doesn't want to. I don't know if I'm really okay with being in a member called, or being in a team called riize We Should All Love. When I thought about it, only worry and sorry sensibility came to mind. So I think that leaving the team is the best way for everyone. I don't want to cause any more confusion or hurt to the fans. Fuck you, parasocial bitches. And
Bro, the word that I don't like that they keep using is confusion and hurt, bro. Who is confused? Nobody is confused on what's going on, bro. It's clear and cut. Like, we literally seeing it play by play.
I don't want to cause any more damage to the members. I don't want to damage the company anymore when the company are willing to fucking allow all these threats and bullying to win. I don't want to damage the company. I would like to thank the company and the members for trying to give me another chance. I'm sorry and grateful for those who've been supporting, only for, that to lack. The relationship between riize and the fans who were developing together while cheering for everyone else got worse because of me, which is so bullshit because he hasn't done anything wrong, to our knowledge. I really don't want it. There are enough fans who love riize because of me. It's so heartbreaking to fight. I hope that riize, whom I love, will be more loved more in the future, and I sincerely support them. This is so fucked up.
Yeah, 2 days is crazy.
My favorite member from riize, wrote this statement, which apparently has been deleted now. This is on Weverse, I think, which is obviously a social media platform that I don't currently have access to. He said to the fans, I don't know what to say first, but I'm going to be brave and say what I want. Even at this moment when I'm writing this, I don't know what the fans would think if it went up. I'm careful and worried, but I think it'll be more confusing and difficult if there's no reactions from any of the members. So let's write a summary of what we talked about with our members. I think riize must have thought about that a lot over the past, whether Seunghan is coming back or not, and why he doesn't give a definitive answer quickly. We've also talked a lot with Seunghan and the company for a long time. I want you to know that the members thought deeply about it together. Okay. This fucking sucks. And this
Where is the rest of this response? Hold up, because I don't know if y'all saw it, but I see that they got a little scroll wheel. I wanted to hear the rest of it.
Also talked a lot with Seunghan and the company for a long time. I want you to know that the members thought deeply about it together. This fucking sucks. And this has set such a scary preset moving forward with K-pop. where these companies are willing to surrender to hate campaigns, bullying campaigns of crazy, mentally ill, parasocial fans who are willing to spend their time, money, and resources to sending death wreaths outside of fucking companies because of a 21-year-old member rejoining a group that he was a part of to start with because he had a girlfriend and smoked a cigarette. This is so scary that these companies are willing to surrender to that and put the 21-year-old on the forefront. Fuck you guys. And again, this is going to have huge ramifications when it comes to the global market that SM, the company, are really pandering towards, because people have seen through the illusion now, and they now know that you don't care about international fans, and it's just going to have this huge ripple effect.
Yeah.
Muckers, I wanted to come on here and talk about this. I think it's really scary. I think it has set a very dangerous foot moving forward with K-pop and the industry as a whole. Please let me know your opinion. I hope we can have a discussion about this below, but it's just really scary that the parasocial was that strong and is that strong, and that the company knows it's that strong and is willing to fucking pander towards it. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, Muckers, I'll see you in my next one. I hope you're all doing very well, and goodbye.
All right, that's gonna be the video. How do y'all feel about this situation? I'll give my little brief breakdown. I feel like it's cowardly. I feel like it's very cowardly for the company to make such huge decisions in such a short time, because I feel like they didn't even give enough time to fill out the situation. We talking about somebody being on hiatus for 10 whole months and then making a return, but instead of you filling out how the return is actually going to go, within 2 days, you decide to let him go. Or I won't say you decide to let him go. He decides to leave, rather than y'all standing behind him and, you know, holding arms with him and saying, let's work together and work through this for at least a month. I feel like, I said a week during the video, but for at least a month, I feel like the company owes him at least a month of like solidarity, standing with him and not letting him quit, bro. Like, we go take the heat, we go do whatever we gotta do for a month to see how this thing blows over. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times people just let shit go, bro. It don't be that deep, bro. But in this situation, they won. You literally lay down and let them fucking win, bro. And that's how I feel about this. 2 days was not long enough to see how people feel about this stuff, bro. This is honestly crazy. Like, SM gotta do better in the future, bro. And I don't know if they can even bring him back at this point, because it's blown out of proportion, bro. If they bring him back, it's gonna be then you could say confused. They kept saying confused throughout this video. If they bring him back, then we gonna all be confused, because SM, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I don't know. This is crazy. All over a girlfriend and smoking cigarettes. That's what make this so stupid. That's what make this so crazy. I don't know what's going on in the K-pop industry, but these little like situations like this, it really does deter a lot of people from this, because it's like, bro, these not even real scandals, bro. For real, for real. Y'all let me know y'all's opinions down in the comment section below, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.